Hey YouTube, it's me TFL Wldnas. Welcome to my channel and welcome to the third and final unboxing videos of this month, the month of October 2022. Now, as I said in my first unboxing video this month, where I showed you those packages of comics that I bought, as I'm now actively trying to collect the Marvel G1 comics that I used to have as a kid, I'm in the process now of buying up lots of comic lots, and there is a chance or a risk that these packages, because I'll be mostly buying them at the beginning of the month, and they'll be in the UK, they'll get shipped in pretty quick. They'll mostly be cropping up in my my unboxing video series and polluting it, corrupting it, whatever. So my unboxing series is going to have more comic items in it than it is plastic items. I want to try and avoid that if at all possible, but this month has been a particularly unusual month. I've only actually sent out for 2 parcels, and they've both arrived, and they were the subject of last week's unboxing video. So I haven't, and I'm like I said, as I want to go to the NEC Toy Fair at the end of the month, I'm trying to save what budget I've got left to go to the NEC Toy Fair. So I'm basically out of budget now for this month, and I'm filming this on Saturday the 15th, so we're exactly halfway through the month at the point of doing this video. But so in order to do my prerequisite free unboxing videos a month, it means another, or the third unboxing video is going to have to be a comic unboxing. Now, I did get a package with a bunch of comics in the other day, in fact yesterday, but I decided not to do those because there was another comic that I placed an order on and managed to win that I thought would be an interesting subject to do for my final unboxing this month. And it's this. Now, in here is a very, very important comic. I had to get one, obviously, because if I wanted to collect all the issues of the Marvel G1 comic that I had as a kid, that's issue 1 to 199, then, I need one of these. Now, I'm going really well with the rest of the comics. I've got over half of them already, and I only started doing this at TF Nation, so I'm really going great guns for it. And it's been crazy the amount of comics I've bought this month already, and I could have potentially bought a lot more. So I've been going a bit mad with it. But anyway, this package has got a very expensive comic in it. In fact, it's the most I've ever paid for a comic. That should be a clue as to what's in here. So let's have a look, shall we? What did I actually get? And it was a worry that the early issues of the comic were going to be very difficult and expensive to get, because my current lowest issue is issue 33, so anything below issue like 32 and below are going to be tough to get hold of, especially the original first 10 issues. And this comic came up the other day. It was on a starting bid that was, I mean, ideally it was more than I'd want to pay for an old comic, but it was, given the what this comic goes for, otherwise it was quite cheap. So it was on a bid, it was on an auction, obviously, not a buy it now, unfortunately. So I kept an eye on it until the auction ended, and then I threw my maximum bid at it, and fortunately I managed to win it, but I won it by that much, below my max bid. And yeah, so what's in the packet, Wldnas? I've got issue 1. There it is. There you go. Number 1, 25p, fortnightly, 20th of September to 3rd of October 1984. I've got it. I've got issue 1. And I paid 53 quid for it. I paid 53 quid for an old comic that's nearly 40 years old. It's like, yeah. I mean, There it is, and look, it's still got the posters in the middle. Hasn't got the free gift, obviously, but I'm not seeing any rips or tears. All the like competition with Jazz, you know, they haven't filled out the competition page, and then there's vouchers in these things, like, you know, there's vouchers in the back to send away for stuff. They haven't been cut out. Yeah, there it is, issue 1. Now, a little story. My original issue 1 got ruined by me because back in September 1984, that was only 20th of September, that was only like a couple of weeks after the start of the new school term. And at my school, every term you were issued with new exercise books to do your schoolwork in. And at the school I was at, they gave you the opportunity to use some of that coloured construction paper to make a protective cover for your school books. You know, so that, you know, you're chucking them in and out your school bag and going to different different school rooms to do your work, to protect them from, you know, wear and tear. You know, and you were allowed to decorate your school books any way you saw fit, within reason, obviously. And of course, I decided I was going to plaster my school books with Transformers images. So I cut out this amazing artwork off the front of issue 1 with, you know, Soundwave battling Optimus in orbit around the planet. You know, I cut this out and I slapped it on a school book, and I did the same for about the first 5 or 6 issues. So my issue 1 through to about issue 6 were all ruined because I butchered them to cut these images out of the front cover to slap on my school books. So with that in mind, this issue is in way better condition than the issue I had, or my original issue. If I still had it, it would be missing its cover. And, you know, I mean, this obviously, given the age, I mean, the pages have yellowed. It's got creases in it. The spine isn't too bad on it. You know, it's in reasonable condition, as good a condition as I could want. And like I said, the price I paid for it, 53 quid, it's a lot of money for an old bit of paper from the 1980s, you know. But I've seen this comic go for a lot more on eBay. There's some guy who's got one on there at the moment, or recently, who he's asking like 1,500 quid for it, and I imagine it's mint, intact. You know, it's got the sticker sheet, you know, because it's supposed to come with a sticker sheet, you know, like action transfers inside. I think they were rub down transfers that was in issue 1. But anyway, yeah. So yeah, I've got issue 1. Now the one thing that's got me in buying the first issue, which would potentially be the most difficult and expensive issue to get, in securing this early on for the price that I did, I'm kind of hoping now that all the other issues I buy after this will be less than what I paid for this. So I've got the most expensive one in the bag already. And obviously I've been keeping tabs on how much I've been spending on this, and I've got this unit price or average price I'm paying for comics. It was, what was it? It's nearly 2 quid now thanks to this thing. But anyway, I've got it. I've got issue 1. And that is the subject of today's unboxing video. Well, not an unboxing really, but it's just a package. It's just an envelope. But, you know, I got issue 1, and that's a major coup for me collecting these Marvel G1 comics. I've got the first issue. It's in the bag. More money than I would have wanted to spend on it, but, you know, I think given the circumstances, given the rarity and the age and the fact that it's issue number 1, you know, people are going to always ask lots of money for it, and I think what I've got, the price I paid for it, is reasonable within the realms of those criteria. So, yes, so that's it. That's my unboxing videos for this month. Like I said, an unusual month. I haven't sent out for any packages. You know, I only got my 2 Korean packages, so that was the subject of the second unboxing video. The first unboxing video was a big box of comics. I'm going to try not to flood my unboxing series with comic, you know, packages. I'm going to try not to do that, but this month was an unusual and exceptional month in that regard. Like I said, I'm trying to save what money I've got left for the NEC Toy Fair at the end of the month, so there is a chance I'm going to get a few more bots. There's a few pre-orders that may or may not come in. I don't know. We'll have to wait and see. But right, so that's it for this video. Hope you've enjoyed it. Like I said, I didn't want to, you know, flood these unboxing videos with comics, but yeah, moving on to next month. That's it for unboxing videos this year, and yeah, the package is empty. I've been CFI Wldnas, and I'll see you next time. Goodbye.